Hello, I am the ultimate noob, and I am back with a new series. It's exactly like the old one, only this time, it's organized. Welcome to News from Around the World with the noob. Intro card. So, to kickstart our series that I have decided to reboot, I've decided to start off with news from Malaysia, taking things from the Star and the New Straits Times. Now, both of these are mainstream newspapers and news companies in Malaysia, a country in Southeast Asia. From the Star, I've decided to take on everything COVID related, and from the New Straits Times, something that isn't COVID related, to have some variety in this series. So I hope everyone enjoys. Except for the fact that we're starting off with some bad news. COVID-19 in Malaysia, the numbers as of May 9th, 2021. Today, there have been 26 deaths, along with 3,733 new cases, bringing the total case count to 440,677. However, in total, there have also been 3,211 recoveries. The somber part about all this is the 26 deaths in a single day is a new record for Malaysia. This brings the death toll to 1,683. The Health Director General, Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah, said there were 416 cases that are being treated in the ICU, the intensive care unit, while another 216 cases are in requirement of respiratory aid. The 26 deaths come from Selangor with 7, Kuala Lumpur, the capital, with 6, Johor with 4, 3 cases for both Kelantan and Pahang, 2 in Penang, and Sarawak coming in with 1. On a statement he gave on Sunday, he said that the deaths had the ages of between 46 and 90, all of which had a pre-existing medical condition. Out of the 3,733 new cases, 6 of them were imported, while local cases still stood at a high number of 3,727. Once again, Selangor takes the lead with 1,278 cases, Sarawak with 454, Johor with 365, Kuala Lumpur with 338, and Penang with 280. Dr. Noor Hisham also said that there were 13 new clusters, 5 of which are linked with the workplace. In Ward, Johor, a cluster had 100 positive cases out of 124 possible people who were tested. There were also 37,060 active cases at the moment who are being treated at quarantine centers and hospitals. He also would like to bring up that with 3,211 recoveries, there was a recovery rate of 91.2% in Malaysia. So not all bad news. Following up with the COVID-related incidents, the vaccination center at Sunway Pyramid Convention Center will remain open despite the fact that the mall has been closed, the CEO has said. The COVID-19 Immunization Center at the Sunway Pyramid Convention Center will remain open for vaccinations despite the closure of the shopping mall, which was listed in the Hotspot Identification by Dynamic Engagement, also known as HIDE system, the system that Malaysia currently enforces to keep track of COVID, much similar to the UK track and trace accounts. Sunway Malls and Theme Parks Chief Executive Officer, H.C. Chan, said the public can continue to receive their vaccinations at the convention center as it was not affected by the closure notice on its shopping mall. There have been 1,500 people registered to be vaccinated by Monday. Those who will receive vaccinations can drive up to our CP3 car park and walk into the convention center. It has a car park access, the CEO has stated. Chan noted that the convention center is responsible for vaccinating the entire population of the Petaling district. This equates to around 1.8 million people. He has assured the public that the convention center is safe and that it's being manned by medical staff from the Petaling District Health Department. On Saturday, May 8th, Senior Minister Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob announced that all premises, including bazaars listed in HIDE, have to close with immediate effect for 3 days. This included the Sunway Pyramid Shopping Centre. National COVID-19 Immunization Program Coordinating Minister Khairi Jamaluddin had previously said that all premises and locations in the HIDE system are not COVID-19 clusters, but have the potential to turn into one if preemptive action is not taken. Now, all in all, Malaysia's COVID case stands at this: record high deaths, but at the same time, vaccination centers are still open and has a 91.3% recovery rate. Nothing at all to be too concerned about there. Now, to pull things away from COVID and to a bit more, I suppose you could say, small-time news, but still major, in Ipoh, an 89-year-old man was killed while 5 others sustained injuries in a 4-vehicle accident at Jalan Gompeng Kampal here today. The deceased has been identified as Baharudin Tua. He was killed on the spot. Perak Fire and Rescue Department spokesperson said that they received a distress call at 1:40 p.m. before a team of firemen from Gompeng rushed to the scene. He said the accident involved a Toyota Velfire, a Proton Saga, a Perodua Myvi, and a Perodua Alza. The deceased was the front passenger of the Perodua Myvi. There were 4 people in the car, which saw 3 of them suffer injuries. The deceased was pinned to his seat and suffered severe injuries to his body. The rest of the 4 other victims managed to exit the vehicle by themselves. The other injured victims were traveling in Proton Saga and a Perodua Alza, he said, adding that the injured victims were taken to the Kampal hospital. The spokesperson said that the deceased remains were handed over to the police and was taken to the same hospital for post-mortem. The operation ended at 2:29 p.m. in an ordeal that lasted 49 minutes. While this may not be heard, I would like to send my condolences to the family of the deceased. Well, those are the 3 news articles from Malaysia. Unfortunately, nothing too optimistic other than the vaccination thing, with multiple people dying, 1 through an accident, and 26 through COVID. Times do not appear to be getting too much better. Malaysia is in a state of disarray as it appears, in my opinion. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the news here. The facts are simple. A record high death count, and a tragic accident that took place on the highway in Ipoh. Well, that's all the news from Malaysia for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am sorry that the news I bring is not as optimistic as people would like in this time. Be sure to join in the next time. If you want, I will cover Malaysia again, perhaps with more optimistic news the next time. However, I will be trying to expand my horizons and going through multiple different approaches. I'll probably do multiple countries before I round back to Malaysia again, unless there is popular demand. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Otherwise, I am the ultimate noob, and I'm out.